Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Right off the bat, there's opportunities for self-love here. You'll find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which make you ineffably unique and beautiful. There's a deep wells of untapped inner power and letting go of negative self-talk. And also opportunities. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. So each readings this evening, whether it's 1 through 7, you will get 2 oracles, one from each deck. The Mystic Black Rose and the Animal Spirit Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please be here to protect this live stream, myself and my tribe. Please bring about clarity with these messages. And allow any ill will directed at me or my tribe to be automatically transmuted to abundance and blessings. We're going to find out what the overall energy is first to start with. I'm going to shuffle and deal out the cards. We got the 6 of Pentacles. So be patient. There's definitely some sort of reciprocity or support coming in, but it's something to do with reconciliation and walking away. Moving towards brighter horizons. I hope you all had a good day today, collective. You're coming out of a 9 of Swords energy, so you could be all up in your head right now. You could be dealing with some things people have said to you. You could be alchemizing it. Welcome in, Kate. Welcome in, Odin. Welcome in, Katana. Hope you're all having a good evening. We also have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, so you could be dealing with someone very selfish, or you could be dealing with somebody, or maybe you're just calling your energy back. Maybe you're not nurturing dead-end streets. Maybe you're not nurturing people that aren't nurturing you. Maybe you're recognizing that and you're focusing on self-love. All right, let's get these piles situated here. So think of a number between 1 and 7. And whatever number comes to mind very well could be your number, and it could very well be your message. If you'd like a personal to clarify, please take a look at the description box where you can find the links to get your own personal reading. If these messages vibe with you and you'd like to support the channel and myself, it'd be greatly appreciated. You can do so through my PayPal. You can do so through the links in the description, through Hipsy. Hipsy takes American Express, MasterCard, Visa, debit card, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and I think Venmo. So feel free to jump on over there. There is a donate button over there. So if you'd like to donate, you can donate through a super chat or a super sticker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overall energy is the 6 of Cups. This is about you moving on. This is about you letting go of the past. This is about you no longer being nostalgic about past situations. Okay? So I think this is you taking stock of your endurance, your emotions, and moving into a different light of understanding, of emotional fulfillment. You could be moving on with someone new. This could be someone coming in from the past that you're moving on with. It could be the situation. Whatever it is, allow it to be what is vibing with you. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So the cards will be facing myself. Welcome in 144. These are all collective messages. So pick the reading that you might pick the number 1 through 7. There's going to be 7 readings this evening. Welcome in, Liz. Tonight is not an open table. I will be having an open table tomorrow night, or you can reach out to me personally through the Hipsy link in the description box. These are all collective messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Welcome in, Brandy. Welcome in, Shibu. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. I do believe there is a meteor shower tonight, so roughly about after midnight, you might want to go take a look outside. You may witness a meteor shower. Thank you, Shibu. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so think of your number between 1 and 7. All right. My open tables will be displayed through the thumbnail on the video. You can take a look at my other previous videos to see what that looks like. Okay. I usually have one either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, but I'm going to have one tomorrow. So if you would like a message and you'd like to throw a little coin my way, you're more than welcome to wait until tomorrow, or you can pick a number between 1 and 7 this evening and get yourself a free message. If you'd also like to support me monthly, you can do so through a membership here on YouTube. I do a beginning of the month energy check-in and a mid-month check-in. So that usually happens on the first Saturday of the month and the middle of the month Saturday. So usually the second to third week, depending on how the weeks lay out in the month, will usually be a members live. Okay. So we're going to get started. I just figured I'd give a chance for people to get in the room. So if you feel that you want to pick a number, you can pick a number, keep it to yourself. So that way it retains the energy. You don't have to put it in the chat, because if there was people evil eyeing you in my chat, there very well could be a possibility that there may be energetic interference. So keep your numbers to yourself, as we out here dealing with a spiritual warfare. Okay? So we're going to get started with number 1 reading. Okay? This is your reading. This is a full Celtic cross reading with an additional 6 months, 3 to 6 months of what you're walking into. So take that into consideration. Okay, right off the bat, I do feel that you are making a decision to move forward, whoever you are. Okay? And I really do feel that your challenge is to not do it abruptly. Allow things to fall into place the way that they need to in order for you to move forward. Okay? This is about taking action and not being submitted to reaction. I'm kind of getting a feeling of reactive abuse. So you really need to kind of take into consideration what you're dealing with. Okay? In your mind, you very well could be dealing with a lot of emotions at this time. Planetarily, this is definitely the time that we may be going through it. So very much so, if you are feeling rather emotional or a little more emotional than usual, feel through it. Okay? If you have the need to cry or release emotion of any sort, do it in a diplomatic and civil manner. Okay? Make sure that you have control of your emotions, number 1. It's very, very crucial on this. I do feel that you are walking away from emotional manipulation. There's somebody here in your past that you're walking away from. That is definitely, there's definitely something going on with this. Okay? You could be the emotional manipulator, or you could be dealing with an emotional manipulator. You could just be simply dealing with emotional manipulation. Okay? But there's definitely something here about no longer going forward with a particular energy. This could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but they're definitely in a manipulative energy. Okay? What you're walking into is an energy of not feeling worthy, not feeling like you have anything to offer. I do get a lot of depression feeling from this energy, and I don't feel that your self-worth is at its highest at this time. And I think this is why you are taking a chance and moving forward. I do believe that with the Two of Wands in your situation, you're definitely trying to partner up with something, and I do feel that there's like a rush to this partnership. So this is why I need you to slow down, really kind of take into stock of where you're going, what you're doing, what your future direction is, because I do think that it matters. All right. However, Within the next 3 to 6 months, I do see something balancing out for you. I do feel that the union within yourself through your masculine and feminine energy is raising your vibration. This also could represent a new relationship. Okay. There very well could be a new passionate relationship with this Two of Wands that may happen very, very quickly. Okay. With the Eight of Wands. But it's really saying don't act out of haste, don't act out of spite. Really be in control of how you feel within your heart. With the Two of Cups in your 3 to 6 month mark, the Eight of Pentacles in your immediate future to the next 3 months, I do feel that this is about self worth and really kind of alchemizing this energy and doing your best to really get into this idea that you still have something to offer. Okay, there's still something that you can bring to the table. Now, with the Emperor here in your heart, you could be thinking about an Aries. You could be thinking about taking control of your heart space. You could be taking control and bossing up regarding your emotionality, of the way you hold your emotions, the way you control your emotions. It's all very evident. You could very well be in love with your boss. That could be a thing too. This could be an Aries that you are absolutely smitten about. The Emperor is classified as an Aries card, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I do believe that you may be taking control of your emotions from this past energy of emotional manipulation. Your attitude in relation is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody watching you, somebody misunderstanding you, maybe talking behind your back, spreading lies, spreading deception. There's definitely something here about misunderstandings. Somebody doesn't have very good things to say regarding your self control, I feel. And I do feel that people are casting illusions in your regard regarding this Knight of Cups in reverse and the moon in your mental space. Um, so you really need to kind of hone in on the direction that you are going and be inspired to move forward. Uh, just don't act out of haste. All right. The Eight of Wands. This is very fast moving energy. This could very well be different options coming in. You could be a little bit confused or overwhelmed with the actions that you might have to take in the coming months. But I do feel that there's some sort of inadequacy that you're feeling that you need to alchemize first before you can move forward into this new energy. Your influences is the Ten of Swords. This is about really taking stock of what people have said and putting it behind you. And I do feel this is something to do with the misunderstanding energy. I think you're putting it to rest. You're done allowing other people to manipulate you with words. You're done with people misunderstanding you, casting lies in your direction, evil eye, whatever else. And I do feel that by you putting an end to outside validation and really validating yourself, bringing your masculine and feminine energy into fruition of balance, I do feel this is going to help you moving forward. Your hopes and fears is the Fool card. This is about listening to your intuition, not questioning your intuition, taking a leap of faith in a new direction. This is also about really kind of believing in yourself, believing in your passion, believing in your ability to make your own decision, and knowing that the divine's got you. All right. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse as your outcome card, I do feel that there's some sort of lies and deception. So there very well could be illusions being casted by a Queen of Swords in reverse. But I do feel that there's going to be some sort of upset, some sort of lies that are going to come out, either regarding you or this person. I don't really feel that you are in this energy of lying. I do feel that there's some sort of other deception. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel that you are going to recognize and you are going to know soon enough within the next 6 months to a year as to this whole dynamic and what I'm really kind of feeling with this Knight of Cups energy that it's tied in with this Queen of Swords. What type of illusions they were casting in your direction, okay? So you are going to find out maybe after the fact that you move away or that you take a leap of faith as to what their true motive was. You may have already taken this leap of faith, but I do feel that there's definitely some sort of clarity coming about some sort of lies and deception. We're going to get a couple oracles for you, all right? Let's see. Spirit, what is the oracles for reading number 1? Okay, so somebody does not want to be disregarded. Somebody does not want to be ignored. Somebody does not want you looking the other way or leaving them behind. They don't want to be dismissed out of your experience or out of your life. I think this is the whole idea of them manipulating you in some sort of way. So I do feel that by you, maybe these are the ones that are casting illusions. Maybe they're trying to gain control of your heart. Maybe they're playing with your heartstrings and you're trying to take back control of the situation. Can I get another oracle from the spirit animal deck, please? Spirit? Yeah. So somebody's definitely trying to take you out of your energy of peace. Okay, they don't. They're very much casting illusions regarding peace. It's really not peace. Okay, they're trying to take you out of your peaceful energy. Is what I'm picking up on. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they don't want you going through this transition. Okay. This is a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. So somebody's trying to stop this transition of you cutting them off energetically. Um, they're kind of seeing you as misguided, okay? But I do feel that you are guided by the divine. This is the time to release your passion, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected, just what I said. Okay, and somebody's trying to misguide you. They don't want you taking decisive action, and I think this is this is the epitome of this manipulation, trying to make you feel less than. Okay, to maybe manipulate you and illusionize your situation in order to be in a Two of Cups. I think this person is kind of low-key obsessed with you, okay? And I don't know. I'm really kind of feeling like they don't want certain lies to come out, and I do feel that there will be a revealing of this, of the illusions. You are being told unequivocally that it is time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Okay? So they don't want you to take decisive action. They probably don't even want you to see this door that's there for you. They don't want you to let go. They don't want to let go of you. This message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. Also, they do not want you having any type of growth. Okay? Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. Death does not necessarily mean physical death, but it could also be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. And they want you to be in a energy of anxiety. They do not want you staying calm. They do not want you in this energy. However, the turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. So they're really trying to take you out of your serenity and keep you from being determined. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. And yes, peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Okay, this is again the Fool. Trust your intuition. Trust what is being told to you. Okay. Don't be afraid of the unknown is also what I'm picking up on. Due to the fact that there are illusions being cast and somebody wants you in your emotions and acting out, this is very much a feeling that you need to be centered in your heart space and allow your emotions to flow in a civil, diplomatic way. Okay, try not to act out of character because I do feel that there's some sort of an action, an abrupt action, taking action quickly without really thinking. Okay, because they really want you out here feeling less than. Okay, and you need to have patience. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing. Success is guaranteed. So continue to have patience. Things are going to work out for you. All right. That is your reading number one. I hope this helped. If you'd like to get a clarification or a personal, the link is in the bio. Welcome in, Marie. Welcome in, Maureen. Welcome in, James. Welcome in, Roxanne. Welcome in, PJ. Thank you, Tribe. Welcome in, Super. I'm very grateful for my friend that is allowing me to stay here. But yes, I am currently homeless. It is only temporary. I'm doing my best to gain employment. This is the only option I have at this moment to pay my bills, and this is why I stay consistent with this. It's been 3 years, and I'm very grateful for my tribe. I'm very grateful for my subscribers, my members, and my supporters. So thank you. All right, number 2, here's your reading. All right. So number 2, currently you are kind of focused on your stability. You're focused on your overall legacy that you'd like to leave behind you. It's very much on your mind. It is very much in the forefront of your situation currently. I do feel that you're trying to leave a legacy. I do sense that there very well could be possibly a pregnancy or something of a family unit that you are requiring to uh, take take initiative with. I do feel with the Ten of Pentacles, this is dealing with family. It's dealing with structure. It's dealing with tradition. It's dealing with the ability to have a solid foundation. And I do feel this is your overall situation that you're focusing on right now. Now, I do feel with the Lovers being in the challenge position, this very well could represent you kind of saying yes to a particular situation. This could represent a marriage. This could represent something of a relationship. This could represent a family. There could be also challenges regarding a Gemini. The Lovers is the Gemini card. Um, However, I do feel that you are saying yes, and maybe that is the challenge to continue to be consistent, to continue to move forward. Okay. The Two of Swords in the mind space. This Two of Swords here is definitely something significant. I do feel that you are gaining some sort of information. I do feel that you are having to use your senses outside of your ears and your eyes. I don't feel that you have all the information, but it is coming to you. I do feel through divine download. This could be through using your other senses, your ability of intuition, your ability to hear through what is being said, um, seeing the silver lining in particular situations. This could also be a new contract. This could be a new partnership. Somebody may come in wanting to communicate some sort of partnership. This could be what you're thinking about, what to say to create a new partnership. So this is definitely significant for you to create this stability in this Ten of Pentacles. This could be business oriented. This could be love oriented. I don't feel that you should mix business with pleasure. You should maybe pick one or the other. This could be a possible romantic connection that turns business, or the other way around. With your Nine of Swords in your heart space, I do feel that you've got a lot of decisions to make. You have a lot of information that you need to kind of ponder over. And I do feel that at this point, you very well could be going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. This could be representing something of you really kind of assessing what's been said to you, and you're really kind of coming to the end result of what you need to take action on. Your past energy of what you're walking away from, I do feel that there is information coming in, and I do feel this is the information you are going to act on. Being that there's the King of Wands here in your immediate future within the next 3 months, I do feel that you are going to be standing in a leadership position. You're going to allow your intuition to guide you. You're really standing on it. You're not really allowing other people to question it. And I do feel that by this and by you taking this action, I think this is going to bring you into a new place of awareness, being passionate, allowing your intuition to guide you into your wish fulfillment. Now we have the Nine of Cups in your 3 to 6 months position. This is representing you feeling fulfilled within your heart space. This is you feeling fulfilled and complete, not really needing anyone to fill your cup as your cup is running over. This is self-fulfillment. This is you standing in your own right. This is you standing and knowing that you are worthy. Okay. Um, with this whole idea that the attitude here is you are standing in your truth. Okay. You're really finding justice and balance in this. I do feel that Archangel Michael's kicking it with you, protecting you along the way. And I do feel that there very well could be a sense of truth coming to light regarding some sort of situation you're dealing with regarding this Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel the overall attitude here in relation, there could be some sort of communication or truth coming to you regarding some sort of situation that you may be dealing with regarding a Ten of Pentacles. This could also be dealing with a inheritance. The Five of Wands is in your influence position. This is in reverse. And I do feel that there very well could have been some conflict in the past, that I do feel that there may be some sort of reconciliation. I don't feel somebody wants to fight. Somebody wants to bring some sort of reconciliation to the forefront. However, I don't feel that you're going to get the apology that you're looking for. I'm kind of feeling like more of the thing, I'm sorry you feel like that. It's not, they're not saying sorry for what they've done. They're saying sorry for how you feel about it. Really, ultimately, they don't care. They don't give a shit of how they're coming about this. But I feel that with this being not the Nine of Swords in your heart space, I do feel they're trying to tug at your emotions. Okay. And I do feel within your mind space with the Two of Swords, there's definitely something here about you having to make a decision and go in a new direction. But I do feel that you're waiting on particular clarity or information in order to make that action happen and make that move happen. But I do see wish fulfillment, okay? And I do feel that there is going to be some sort of judgment regarding the situation that you're dealing with. I think you very well could be moving forward unapologetically. Like, you could very well be taking emotion out of the situation and taking the rose-colored glasses off and calling judgment on a particular situation and clearly making some sort of decision that's going to change the course of your overall experience. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards for you. All right. Reading number 2. What are the oracles for reading number 2? Okay. We got frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. Frozen on the bottom of the deck. Illuminate, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light. So somebody wants to very well could be wanting to reconcile with you, sharing some sort of information with you. There's definitely some sort of backlash. Somebody was trying to do some sort of evil eye, witchcraft, hexing, spell work, whatever. It's backfiring. Whoever this is, somebody's facing judgment because of this. Okay. There could be an extreme harshness cutting off erratic decisions. And there very well could be a situation here that's putting you in the Nine of Swords, or you're putting somebody else in a Nine of Swords because of this extreme cutoff. There's definitely somebody here that is dependent. They are trapped. Um, they very well could be stuck in a particular situation. And this is very well could be you. This could be something situated regarding you. This could be regarding someone else. Okay. Somebody's all up in their head because I kind of feel like they want to be with one person, but they're with someone else. Okay? This could be you, this could be the person you're dealing with. Um, However, a lot of this information is hidden from you, so it is going to be coming out. Um, Needing time is in reverse. Now is not the time in reverse. Time will bring unexpected changes. So I really feel that for the current position right now, I don't feel that time is really helping the situation. Yet I do feel patience is still necessary. Somebody's running out of time or somebody's time is up. There's definitely something here about unexpected changes. It's kind of expected, considering it's going to be illuminated, but currently, right now, it is being hidden from you. Somebody does not want you to see the signs. Somebody wants you to miss out on seeing the signs that are meant for you. Signs of direction of where you could be going, where you should be going, what direction you should be taking to find your stance and stability and your wish fulfillment could very well be evident here. Okay, but a lot of this is hidden from you. I think this is part of your journey. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You could be all up in your head and confused about what, where, how it's going to progress. But I do feel that there's definitely something here that is about to change for you in the next maybe week or so. Okay. But you're definitely reaching a wish fulfillment. There is definitely judgment going to happen. Um, and you're just having to be patient at this time in order to find out. Okay, so just be patient. There's definitely something here about you finding your independence. You're being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Okay, let's take a look, see if there's anything else here. No, that's it. Okay. All right, number 2, that is your reading. I hope that helped you. Again, if you'd like clarification, the links are in the bio. Welcome in, Julie. Yeah, Michael, it's a bit of a dance right now. I'm right along with you, man. Very understood. We're all kind of going through it right now, which is par for the course at this time. Okay. All right, number 3, here's your reading. All right, number 3, I do feel that there's some sort of a rebirth happening with you. You're definitely ending out cycles. And I do feel this has got you in your sadness and it's got you feeling a little bit rough. I do feel that there's definitely some sort of sadness. You're alchemizing some sort of emotions at this time. Your emotions could be like a roller coaster ride at this time. You could very well be having a hard time finding up from down. You could be feeling a little bit dizzy and overwhelmed at this time, but just understand that you are in the precipice of change. Okay, try to welcome this change because I do feel that there is definitely some sort of clarity coming to you. I do feel that there is something here of a celebration coming in, but it's also something here about you finding solitude and you finding a new foundation for yourself. Okay, so there's definitely something here about you finding new stability, you alchemizing this sadness into self worth. I do feel good about this energy. Mind you, it's a lot of change. Okay, you are becoming a new version of yourself, which I think is very substantial. And I do think by you continuing to move forward, I do think you are going to move forward with some sort of harvest. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles here in your past, of what you're walking away from. This could very well be that you've been putting in a lot of work to something. You're going to receive some sort of harvest from that. And I think this is how you're going to move forward. There's definitely something here about celebrations, finding your soul tribe, definitely starting to tap into a different dynamic of people. That these, I do feel these are more, I do feel that these are more equally yoked or genuine individuals that you're going to be meeting up with within the next 3 months. Three is a big number here, and considering it's the number three reading, I do feel that there's definitely something here about collaborating, collaboration, not only with the people around you or the people that you're going to meet soon or coming in contact with, but it's also dealing with your emotions about really kind of alchemizing this sadness and really finding your self worth. Now, the whole thing here is in your mind space with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is you finding your new stability. This is you coming out of the cold. This is you finding where you fit. Okay. In your heart space, there could be a lot of heartbreak that you are reconciling. You could have been in some sort of conflict with yourself as to what direction to take, or who could very well be speaking to you with genuinity or honesty. I do think that this is a very consistent thing that you've been dealing with. Um, I do feel that there have been disingenuous people in your energy. However, it's like they want you to walk away from what you've been investing in. Okay. And it's almost kind of feeling like they want you to just end out everything that is bringing you stability and to bring you healing and reconciliation. And they want you to walk away from it. Okay. Don't. Okay, I would be walking away from these individuals, okay, that feel that you are in the wrong place or the wrong, like, it's really picking up that people are trying to put you out in the cold because of what you are focused on what you are investing your time in. And I don't feel that that's any of their business, really. Okay, your journey is your journey, their journey is theirs. Okay, and I feel that there could be disingenuous people here that are wanting you to walk away from everything that you've invested in and have nothing. Okay. I do feel this has something to do with the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. However, I do feel that within the next 3 to 6 months, there's definitely something here about you finding your inner light and finding out what the situation was all along. I do feel that there could be some sort of investigation being done as well. This could be an investigator with the Hermit, and I'm kind of picking up on that. So there very well could be some sort of legal matter or court case of some sort. The Justice card isn't out here, but I do feel a little bit of introspection or investigation regarding this. This could be just be you investigating your inner world, your inner kingdom, um, your inner self. Okay. With this reconciliation in your heart space and you finding your self worth in your mind space, I think this is significant. I do feel that you do have something to offer this, and I do feel that you're maybe going through a bit of a rebirth at this time. Okay, you are cutting loose what no longer serves you, and you're. It's almost kind of like you're giving last chances. All right, and I think this is to the past. These very well could be people from your past coming in thinking that they have an opinion and telling you to walk away from everything that you've invested in and saying that it's not worth your investment. And it's almost kind of like they're celebrating it, the fact that you're walking away from it. So I really don't feel like they would rather you be isolated and restricted and put in a position of being alone, right? They want you alone and kind of destitute, right? With the kind of foreshadowing energy of the Five of Pentacles, they want you feeling worthless, right? But I don't think you're going to go there. You could very well be there now, but I think that's going to change very, very quickly because you're going to recognize your inner light. You're going to recognize that you do have something to offer. Your attitude in relation here, I do feel this is familial. You're having a hard time walking away from the past emotions that you've had to deal with. It could be heartbreak, it could be emotional manipulation. But there's definitely something here about you having an issue trying to walk away from this to like people aren't willing, people aren't acknowledging that you're changing. People aren't acknowledging that you're stepping up. People aren't acknowledging this rebirth. People aren't acknowledging that you're investing in anything fruitful. Okay. But I do feel that there is some sort of harvest here with whatever you've been focusing on. It's bringing you some sort of rebirth. It's bringing you some sort of stability. Okay. And I don't feel that this is something that you should walk away from because you've invested so much time and money and energy and sweat and tears in this. Okay. Now, the thing is that with this being a hard, like, people don't want you to grow up. People like you in your past energy. People like you in this energy where you didn't feel worthy. People like you in this energy when you were challenged by your sadness. Okay, you were more easily to manipulate, and I think that's why people want you kind of back in that. And it's like you went from this caterpillar to a butterfly, and they're wanting to turn you back into a caterpillar. Okay, they don't want you to be a butterfly. All right. And I do feel that this is why the influence is the Two of Pentacles and you having a hard time finding balance is because of this misunderstanding of what everybody else wants. Okay. And they're really projecting this onto you. And I do feel that the Ace of Swords in your outcome, 6 months to a year, you're going to find out the truth behind it all. You're going to find out that there was a King of Cups here. That was like somebody ultimately wants you in sadness. Somebody wants you out here, like not knowing what you want, not knowing how to get there, whatever else. And I do feel that there's a karmic water sign involved with this. Okay. They feel that they have jurisdiction over your life. And I feel that they think that they can, they have a pretty good idea of who you are when they have not even a close even possible concise idea of what you've been through, let alone who you are. Okay, I think that a lot of this is being brought about through lies and deception, through this conflict with the Five of Swords. Okay, this is basically to break your heart. They want you broken. They want you broken, busted, and disgusted. Okay, and this is none of their business. Okay, they're really meddling in places that they really shouldn't be. And this Ace of Swords here, this is going to be a huge wake up call. There's going to be a lot of clarity come in. This could be in the form of a download. This could be in form of communication coming in. But either way, there's definitely something here, number three, that is very, very significant about you really alchemizing what you've invested in and making it work for you. Okay, because you didn't invest in this out of a whim. You were guided to invest in this. You were called to invest in this. This is why it's bringing you that stability. Okay. So I feel that maybe that now is the time to maybe get some time and maybe celebrate your wins and really kind of focus on your soul tribe, focus on the people that actually matter, and kind of uh, dispel all of these emotional, manipulative kind of energies here because I don't feel they're serving you at all. And I do feel that there's going to be clarity coming to you regarding this. Okay. Let's get you some oracles. Can I get some oracles for reading number 3, Spirit? Yeah, so forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy. Okay, I do feel that someone is very lustful, very much in their lustful energy. This could be the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups. This could be a Queen of Cups, very much so. But I do feel there's a King of Cups here that's been trying to emotionally manipulate people into non-committal sexual energy to create some sort of tragedy. Like somebody's really trying to break your heart by meddling with people, maybe of your past. Okay. This could have been a relationship that went sour because of this King of Cups in the past. All right. Either way, it's definitely they're holding on to this idea that they can shatter you through being in this non-committal energy and meddling in your relationships. We got the ego here in the reverse. So I feel that they're trying to make you have an ego death and they're trying to celebrate this. And I'm really kind of picking up on very much them trying to put you in your place. Okay. I do feel that they're trying to make you have an ego death. And I'm really feeling that I'm speaking to somebody that's very humble. Okay. If anybody is going to be having an ego death, it's going to be this King of Cups. I don't feel that it's going to work out very well in their favor. Okay. Let's see here. We got decisions, wrong reason, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. So somebody is wanting you to question your decisions. And I do feel that this is the imbalance that they're trying to bring about. They're wanting you to question everything that you're doing, everything that you're trying to become or be in this retrospect. So I think this is why they're trying to create an imbalance, is because you dismiss them. Okay, you are leaving them behind. You're looking the other way. You're ignoring. You're dismissing. You're disregarding them. Okay, and this is why they're trying to create this imbalance, and they're trying to do it by throwing rocks and hiding their hands. This is somebody that you do not want to meet up with. This is somebody that you do not want to plan or have any discussion with because they're a hoe. Okay, they're nothing but a dirty fucking skank that you're dealing with. And all they're doing is going behind your back, trying to meddle with the people that you were meddling with and trying to disrupt your life. Okay, and it's all because you cut them off. All right. So ultimately, they are wanting you to have some sort of an ego death, and I feel that this ego death is coming to them. This is all going to be illuminated, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light. I do feel that there's something significant going to happen regarding this. Animal spirits for number 3. We got spider manifestation on the bottom of the deck. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all that you desire. So there's definitely something here about you going through some sort of a transition, and your manifestations are coming in. Okay, it's what you don't see coming. And I do feel that this is something here about you being able to celebrate this. Somebody wants you to have nothing but bad news coming in. Okay. But I do feel that the bad news is not for you, it's for the person that you dismissed. A lot of their shit and bullshit that they've thrown at you, that they're trying to throw and hide their hands, kind of thing, throw rocks and hide their hands. I don't think they're getting any good news, okay, regarding this decision. They're trying to manipulate you back into the picture, back into their life, and I don't feel that you're going to go there. All right. I do feel that they're receiving bad news that you want nothing to do with them. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you to open doors and grow. A lot of the things will change for the better. And I feel that your good news is their bad news. So I do feel that you have some sort of good news coming in, and I think it's going to be bad news bears for them. Somebody doesn't feel that you're protected. Okay, and this is why they're trying to create sadness. Okay, they don't feel that you are divinely guided, guarded, or protected, and I think this is why they want you to throw away what you've been focusing on, because you were guided to be in this particular investment. Whatever you're investing in, whatever's bringing you in some sort of stability, you're guided to this. Okay, um, so you are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. So I feel that somebody's trying to traffic you to some degree, and I think they are sending people towards you to distract you, to dismember you, okay, to get you off track, to bring you into this ego death, because you dismiss them, because you've made this decision and you're not in this lustful energy. Okay, but I really feel that they want you out here in this lustful energy. They want to be able to sell you. They want to sell you. They want to traffic you. They want to have some sort of control over you. But because you've made the decision to walk away, I feel that this is no good news for them. Okay, because you are gaining control of your life again. And again, this is all hidden. Yeah, somebody wants you to drop your boundaries so that you will allow them back in, so they can create an imbalance and emotionally manipulate you. Okay, this is why they want you to drop your boundaries. They want you to give in. They want you to give up. Okay, on what you're building for yourself. They want you to give up on your ability to be in a sacred energy, in a sacred space. Your space, whether it's outside of you or within you, is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Okay, and I feel that somebody's trying to break through your boundaries. Somebody's trying to take you out of the ability for you to have boundaries. Okay, so they want to get into your energy again, and I think you blocked them out. The hippopotamus, exploration. This is on its side, so if you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything, which whoever this is that's trying to collude you does not want this to happen. They do not want you to explore. They do not want you to be creative. They do not want you to think that you have any type of power, okay, to in order to make things better. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. Okay, they don't want you to have any goals set. They don't want you to strive for any goals. They want you out here looking like an absolute delinquent, and they're doing everything and anything, throwing rocks and hiding their hands to make that happen. All right, number three. I don't think this is right. Right? Yeah. So they're trying to make it like they're not observing you, but they are. Okay, they're trying to hide quite possibly behind some sort of profile. All right, you are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said, despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. Okay, so read between the lines, collective. Okay, there's people trying to play in your face. So be very discerning as to who you're sharing your time, space, and everything with, because there's people out here playing in some fuck shit energy, and the clarity is going to come very, very, very soon. Okay, clarity will be known. I don't feel that you're going to be happy about this, but I do feel whatever that's going to be revealed to you, I do feel that it's going to be beneficial because once you find out this truth, once you find out this clarity about this emotional manipulation, there could be also people out here saying that you're emotionally manipulating them, which isn't the case. I don't feel. Okay, they want you to fear that you are. Okay, you've basically been going through it and you've been trying to reach out for help, and people aren't taking you seriously. I really feel that people are out here gaslighting you, quite possibly telling you that that you're delusional, that you don't know what you're talking about, that you're overthinking it, when they haven't walked a day in your shoes. Okay? And they really need to kind of stay in their own energy and kind of be in a position where they either support you or they don't. If they're not going to support you, then stay out of the fray. Stay out of your way. Allow you to move forward with clarity and stop deceiving you and trying to manipulate you. All right? So let's take a look here. I think I've already done this for this reading here. Hang on. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, number 3. I hope that helped. You got clarity coming in. You need to continue investing in what you're investing in, okay? But take some time out for you. Make sure that you are really kind of healing in this energy of healing, and really find your self-worth, because that is going to help you propel yourself forward. Don't allow other people to dictate who you are, or who you should be, or what you should be focusing on, okay? Because you are divinely guided. You are protected, okay? And a lot of people they can't even wrap their head around the idea of that, okay? So, number 4, this is your reading. You've been weathering quite the storm, number 4. It has not been easy for you. Okay? If anybody deserves to be a little bit selfish, I'll tell you right now, number 4, it's you. Okay? Because really, people are trying to turn your wheel upside down. You're dealing with a lot of things that are not in alignment right now. You're dealing with a lot of energies right now that it's kind of feeling like a bit of chaos. Things aren't working out for you. You could very well be overwhelmed with a lot of the emotions that you're dealing with right now. It is that time to feel through these emotions. Okay, don't try to push the emotions away. You are meant to release these emotions, and right now is the time to heal. Right now is the new moon to try to release. It's not really the time to start new projects, but it's time to clean house. It's time to do the spring cleaning, whether that's within you or around you, in your general vicinity of your area where you live, whatever the case may be. This could be relationships. This could be just clearing out the trash. This could be organizing your cupboards. This could be a lot of different particular situations to bring about an equilibrium and maybe a feng shui about your environment. Okay, bring balance to that environment, so that way you can raise your frequency into a better frequency in order to move forward. But I do feel that there's definitely some sort of an overwhelm here with the Seven of Cups here in the challenge position, in your mindful aspect, your mind space. I do feel that you have purpose. I do feel that you have something to offer. I do feel that you very well could be going on a journey somewhere. You could be moving. You could be going on a trip. The Chariot speaks of that. But you're definitely on your way. Okay, whether this be a trip, whether this be a endeavor, whether this be a new direction, I do feel that you are called to this direction. I do feel that you have a reason to be moving in this direction. Has a lot to do with that. Okay. In your heart space, though, I do feel with the Temperance here, I do feel there could be a Sagittarius in your heart. There could be a Cancer that you're thinking about. Um, but there could be a Sagittarius in your heart, and maybe there's something here about you having to choose. You could be overwhelmed with particular ideas or particular endeavors of some sort to try to bring about some sort of change. Now, with this Temperance, I do feel there is someone, quite possibly Archangel Michael, maybe guarding your heart. This is all about alchemy. You're alchemizing a lot of heartbreak. You're definitely alchemizing something within your heart space. Everything is going to happen in divine timing. Right now is not the time to be really focusing on the overwhelm, because the Seven of Cups, I'm really feeling that this overwhelm is the challenge, right? Now, the Tower in your past position, this is you coming out of this very tumultuous time. Uh, it's been very toiled and labored and chaotic, and I do feel that you're alchemizing this quite well. I do feel that you are still moving forward with purpose despite it all. This could be just a slowdown in that process or in that progress. Okay, but know that you are divinely guided, guarded, and protected. Okay, you could very well be protecting your heart space at this time. You could be focusing on yourself. Okay, and I do feel that this is going to be rather fruitful for you. You're moving out of this time of cleaning up the mess of the past. I do feel that you're doing a lot of healing. I do think that there's a lot of changes happening for you. And with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, I do feel there's a lot of healing. You're recognizing the burdens that are yours and you're carrying them. And I do feel that you're recognizing the burdens that are not yours and you're releasing them. Okay. And I feel that within the next 3 months, this is going to become very evident to you if it isn't already, in order for you to make a further final decision to move forward. With the Ace of Cups or Ace of Pentacles here in your 3 to 6 month mark, this is definitely something here about you walking into some sort of prosperity or new foundation. So all is not lost. Okay. There's definitely all is not lost. You have a vision, you have a reason, you have a movement, you have a moment, you have a direction, and you're being guided. Okay. You could classify yourself as an earth angel. Maybe, maybe not. You could be a chosen one. You could be a light worker. You could be a shaman. You could be any sort of that. But I do feel that you are walking into the next season of your life, a new foundation, quite possibly a new job, a bag of money, an offering, a house. There's something here being offered to you in the next 3 to 6 months that's going to be very much changing your whole outlook on your experience. Right now, though, I do feel with the Six of Swords here in the reverse in your attitude and relation, I do feel that it's kind of like familial. Some like your family wants you going through storms. They want you to weather the storm, right? That they're causing you. And I feel that this is the whole idea of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're trying to keep you from moving forward. And your attitude and relation and dealing with relationships, you've been definitely weathering some sort of chaos and storm. But I feel that with the Temperance here and the Tower in reverse and the Ten of Wands, I do feel you're alchemizing it very well. Even so, it might not look like your situation is being guided or being in alignment. I do feel that you are in the process of making it. You're turning it around. You're turning that frown upside down. I do feel you're finding clarity. You're finding out where you're going, how you're getting there, and you're moving forward. Despite the fact that they want you to weather this storm, I do feel that your influence here is your independence. I do feel that you want to stand on your own 2 feet. I don't feel that you want to be dependent on anyone. And I feel that you are putting in the effort to alchemize all of this chaos into peace and calm and tranquility. Okay. And I feel that the challenge is to not get overwhelmed with those steps. Okay. And I feel that with this Seven of Cups, I feel that there's a lot of people out here with a particular emotion that is totally irrelevant to your situation. Okay, it had nothing to do with them. But I feel that the challenge is to not be consumed by everybody else's thought or emotions about what you're focused on as far as your journey. It's really none of their fucking business, and they need to stay out of your life. The Four of Cups here in the reverse and your hopes and fears, I do feel that you've had it. You know what you can bring to the table. You know your self worth. And I know deep down, deep within yourself, I know that you feel that you have what it takes to move forward. Okay, and with the Nine of Pentacles here in your overall influence, I think you're in the right direction. I think you got the right idea, and I do feel that you know you deserve better than what you've received regarding this chaos, misunderstanding, constantly having to carry burdens. That really some of these burdens aren't even yours, right? And I do feel that there's definitely something here about you moving forward. You're calling your energy back and you're focusing on yourself. Okay. I do feel that's going to be very evident for you. You could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's very karmic. Okay. Or this could just be you calling your energy back. And I'm really kind of picking up on that because you do know what you are worth. You know that you deserve better. And you're not satisfied with the status quo of where you are, what you're doing, how you're getting there, because it really isn't in alignment with who you are, right? But I feel that there's emotions here that want you to be overwhelmed, right? They want you to be bombarded so that way you have to carry some sort of burdens and chaos that aren't even yours. And I feel that you're recognizing this. You're recognizing where you stand, and I think you're standing on it. I think you're sticking up for yourself. You're creating boundaries, okay? You're still moving forward regardless. You're staying focused and you're guided. So just continue being guided with who, where, what, how, and why. And I think things are going to work out better than expected. All right, number 4. Let's get you some oracles. Welcome in, Melissa. Yeah, so the lust card come out. Forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy. Somebody's trying to trigger you. Okay, again, trying to cause chaos, trying to make it seem like everything is out of alignment for you. All right, and you're just being asked to call your energy back. Okay, because you do have something to come that's coming in for you, but it's about taking accountability for your own and focusing on your own rather than carrying everybody else's burden. Okay? Tell me more for number 4. It's almost as if somebody wants you to feel trapped, but you're not, right? They're trying to get at your serenity, they're trying to create an equilibrium uh, or a juggling situation here, but you're not trapped. They want to get you stuck. They want to get you locked down, mental prison, captive, but it's not working. It's because you're too healed. You've alchemized this. You're too protected. You're too focused on the movement forward of where you're going and what you want to do. Okay, so I think this is substantial that you're continuing to focus on your independence. Okay, somebody wants to meet up, planning, discussion, dating multiple people. So there's definitely something here about somebody wants to go out on a coffee date. But ultimately, I don't know if this is a good idea because this could very well be a lustful energy, and you need to call your energy back from that. Okay, they don't have the best intentions. Okay, um, let's get a little bit more. This could be somebody from your past. We got the deja vu. There's history happened in the past, repeated patterns. It's like they want you to repeat some sort of patterns of your past. Yeah, and because you know you're very humble, you're not arrogant. Okay, you're not stubborn. You're not holding back, but you are recognizing your own energy, I feel. Okay. And you're carrying your own, you're being accountable for your own. Okay. You're at least trying to, specifically with this Nine of Pentacles here in your overall energy. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Spirit animals, what's your message for number 4? Okay, so you're definitely closing out a cycle. You're recognizing what is yours, what is not. I do feel this is a 9-month cycle that you've been playing with lately. I do feel that it's coming to an end. I don't feel that this is going to take 9 months to mature, but I do feel that you're closing out on this cycle and you're nurturing what is yours. Okay? Somebody does not want you to be free from their chaos that they've been trying to throw at you. Okay, that's very evident in the energy. But I do feel that they're still throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Right? They want you to face tower after tower after tower after tower after tower with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse to keep you trapped, to keep you from being free from their clutches. Okay, but I think this is why you're ultimately calling your energy back. But a 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit. And you, as long as you commit to it fully, you have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. You must break free out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by others or people or society. Break free, run fast towards your dreams. Okay. So there's definitely something here about somebody not wanting you to move towards your dreams. They don't feel that you're worthy of that. Okay. And they're trying to hide that. They're trying to block your vision by keeping you going through this storm. However, it is time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you. And opportunities you never dreamed of were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. Okay, so there's definitely something good here. Regardless, there very well could be some sort of vision that you haven't seen yet. It could be something about you needing to be patient. Okay, yeah, and somebody's wanting to keep you in the dark about your leadership position or a leadership role that you are taking, okay? And they would rather you be totally distracted by overwhelm. They want you in this energy of lust. They want you dating multiple people. They want you basically out here like a slut, okay? And you're not taking on that energy, okay? You're not taking on that notion because you're focused on yourself, okay? But they're wanting you out here in this very overwhelmed energy, having no other choice but to be non-committal, having tragedy, dating multiple people, feeling stuck, feeling locked down, feeling like you have to maybe sell yourself in order to get by, and you're out here going to be a leader. Okay, you've come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. Okay, so there's definitely something here about you taking the lead towards your experience, towards your life, and not allowing this overwhelm to get you off center. Yeah, we got guidance and it's on the side. This is the time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. So, somebody wants you to be misguided about what you should let go of and what you should keep holding on to. Okay. And this is part of their it's part of their misalignment that they're trying to throw at you. Okay. So they want you to be misguided or miss out on the guidance in order to find that balance. Okay. Which I don't think is going to happen. I feel that you taking this leadership position or you taking a lead in this in your life overall and going in a particular direction would probably be beneficial for you. Okay. So that is your reading number 4. I hope this helped. You are not trapped. Okay. I'm picking up that you're not trapped, but you could be slightly delayed. Okay. There's something to do with the alchemy of frequency that is relevant to the situation. Somebody literally hates the fact that they cannot overwhelm you, right? They've been trying to overwhelm you and it's not working. Okay, this person hates you. This person is not genuine. They're not compassionate. Okay, they're very conditional. Okay, and they're not someone that you would want a union with. Okay, but they're overwhelmed at the fact that they cannot overwhelm you. All right, and the fact that you will not carry their burdens. Okay, it's very evident. Let's see here. Yeah, I got them already. All right, number 4. So this is your reading. I hope that helped. Call your energy back and focus on your independence, okay? All right, number 5. This is your reading. Right off the bat, collective number 5, I'm going to just come out and say this, all right? You are going to receive justice. The justice is on its way, okay? All you need to do at this time is have patience and know that you have a reason to be here. Okay, and I'm really kind of picking up on the fact that you very well could be feeling suicidal. You could be feeling like you're not worth anything, you don't have anything to offer. It could very well be that people are out here misunderstanding you. They don't get you. It's really hard to find where you fit in the grand scheme of things. This could very well be an energy that you're trying to stand in a particular stability, a particular stance, and people are looking at you and totally misunderstanding you, misrepresenting um, your abilities, your notion, your situation. There's a lot of different factors to this. Okay. But I do feel that this person or whoever these energies are, they do not want you to move forward. They do not want you elevating. They do not want you being seen. They do not want you closing cycles. And as far as the cards are saying, they do not want you celebrating. Okay? They do not want you celebrating the fact that you are elevating. And I'm really kind of getting a fact that you're leaving these people behind, whoever this is, and they really don't have any business having any type of opinion to what you are doing or how you're going about it. You've basically been stolen off of. There's definitely something here about people being sneaky. There's definitely something here about having you out here disempowered, inability to move forward, and being in this position where you're out here begging for your life, begging for survival. Okay? And this is how they want you to be. This is the energy that they want you to be in. Okay? When you're out here a whole star seed, you're out here shining, you're out here uh, you know, to this degree, you're a walking miracle. If people actually understood what you've been through and what you've had to endure and what you've overcome, they could recognize you as a miracle. Okay? And all you're doing is trying to focus on yourself. And there's people out here trying to just totally disregard everything that you've been going through, everything that you've gone through, And I'm really kind of picking up that you don't look like what you've been through. So it's very difficult for them to wrap around their head of what you've been through. And if anything, I feel that they really don't have a very good idea of who you are. Uh, these people could be people of the past that thought that they had a pretty good idea and understanding of who you are, but they had not even a clue of what you've had to endure and what you've had to overcome. All right, number 5. Being that you picked the number 5, there's a lot of changes happening in your experience. Okay, you are in the precipice of change, and I do feel that this is very substantial in this reading. Now, the thing is that you're not trapped all up in your head. Okay, you know exactly what's going on. Okay, and you read people to filth. You read people like a book. Okay, and you're not out here talking about it. You're out here very quite humble. The divine has tapped you in, and you're kind of keeping it quiet. You're not out here speaking out on what you know, and you know a lot more than what you let on. I'm gonna just let you know that. And the thing is that they want you trapped in your head. They want you trapped up in this whole idea of them being sneaky behind your back, but it's all being revealed to you. Okay, the divine don't play about you. I'm telling you that right now. You are very much in your healing era. You're definitely shining. You're definitely starting to glow. You definitely have a magic and miracle about you. You definitely have spiritual protection. I'll tell you that right now. And despite how they've tried to disempower you and keep you in this energy, you're moving out of that. Okay. But this very well could be you needing to speak up and ask for help. But they want you out here begging. Okay. Let's get that straight. They want you out here begging. All right. However, I do feel that you are going to be speaking on the fact of this. When you ask for help, there's definitely something here about you going to be speaking on the fact that people want you disenfranchised. They want you burnt out. They want you disempowered. Okay. And you're going to be speaking on that. Okay, and I'm really picking up on spiritual warfare because you got the star as your main card here for your overall situation, right? And you're definitely in this healing era. You're definitely in a shining miracle, magical kind of having hope kind of era. All right. Now, the reason why I'm saying you're getting justice is because the justice card is here in your hopes and fears. However, you have the 6 of Wands in your 3 to 6 month mark. All right. So you may be begging from now until the next 3 months. You may be needing to ask for help for the next 3 months. All right. But I do feel that there's going to be success coming to you within the next 3 to 6 months. So you need to have patience. You are on your way to where you're needing to go, to where you need to be, to what you're called to do. Okay. And you just need to have patience. With the Empress in your heart space, I do feel that you are nurturing yourself. I do feel that you're nurturing your heart. I do feel that you're healing your heart. I do feel that you have something to bring to the table. I do feel that you are maybe starting something new. You could be starting a new enterprise. You could be birthing a child. There could be a lot of different situations here, okay, regarding this. But you're definitely standing in your power regardless. And I do feel that this whole idea of you standing in your power and you being in this nurturing energy is really irking someone, okay, that tried to steal from you, that tried to keep you trapped in your head, that tried to keep you begging and disenfranchised and burnt out, okay? You're really, really, really irking somebody. Like somebody's pissed at the fact that you still continue to bounce back. You're still moving forward. You're still rising above everything that they're throwing at you. Okay. And I do feel that this is definitely an energy that's throwing rocks and hiding their hands. But no matter what they do, it's like it's not even affecting you. It's like you're going through everything that they're doing is being shown to you. Like they're showing off their true character, their true motivation, and it's just basically revealing what an asshat that you're actually dealing with. Okay. But you're definitely coming into some sort of success, some sort of victory. You are winning. You may have lost a couple battles, but you are winning the war. Okay, so now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to pack it all in. Now is not the time to stop when you're ahead. Okay, you've done a lot of growth work. You've done a lot of inner work, and I think you should be proud of yourself. And I'm giving you a celestial pat on the back and a big, huge, compassionate celestial hug from me to you because, I recognize you, I see you. Just by reading this energy, I stand with you. Okay. And I'm really going to tell you this right now that the people that are around you, your family, these people that are misunderstanding you, wanting you all trapped up in your head, I'm going to say right now that they don't want you nurturing your passions. They do not want you nurturing your intuition. They do not want you nurturing your empowerment, your beauty. They want you out here snapping. They want you out here acting a fool to fit the narrative that they have been playing behind your back. Okay? They're trying. I do feel that they're trying to steal your credibility. All right, they're out here in a sense trying to make you look delusional, make you look like you don't know what you're talking about, that you have nothing to offer, that you have nothing to go for. When you're out here just about ready to accept your flowers, that you're out here going to gain some sort of success and victory in whatever situation is. Okay. What you do need to do, though, your main influence is to continue nurturing yourself, continue pouring into you, continue being compassionate, loving, kind, understanding. Just continue being your beautiful, nurturing self. Okay. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know how you're getting there. And people are trying to throw wrenches. They're trying to rip out the rug underneath, out from underneath you, to make you look a certain way, to have you begging, to having you burnt out, to having you constantly in this struggle, and it's really not working out for them. All right, collective, it's really not working out. Now, your overall hopes and fears here, things are balancing out for you. All right. And there is going to be some major apologies. People coming in back from the past wanting to apologize to you with the Seven of Swords. This is my sevenfold blessings card. So everything that you've put your energy and your blood, sweat, and tears into that was taken away from you is all coming back to you sevenfold. Okay. Whether or not you receive that or not is whether or not you have your guard up. So really kind of be in this aspect of justice, of being able to see this justice for what it is, because I do feel Archangel Michael's walking with you. And I do feel that there's definitely something here about you balancing things out where you didn't think you would. Okay. You're about to see a miracle happen in your life. And I think you should be ready for it. And I think you should be in the energy and the thought and the emotion of anticipating that miracle coming into your life, because you're definitely going to have some sort of wish fulfillment come about, and I think it might blow your mind. All right. And it's going to really, really bother whoever's trying to keep you disenfranchised. It's going to probably make them snap. Okay, because everything that they threw at you is all backfiring. It's all coming back, and I'm gonna check in with the oracles to see that for sure, to see if there's any type of confirmation with that. All right, Oracle, for reading number 5. Yeah, somebody's trying to end your roads and you're not willing to take the risk. You're staying steadfast, okay? Somebody wants you making really hasty, risky decisions. They're trying to get you caught up with some sort of I don't know, unsafe decisions to try to thwart you from moving forward, thwart you from closing out certain cycles. Okay, they definitely want you hung up on some sort of something of risky behavior, but you're not having it. Okay, and I think that's what's bringing this success in. Can I get any more clarification? Yeah. So they want you to dismiss this whole idea of loving you and knowing what you want and being able to nurture you and your heart space. Okay, and they don't want you to be able to nurture anyone else. Okay, they want you to be dismissed and they want you to be ignored. They want people to look the other way and they want people to leave you behind, all because you're compassionate, all because I think you're not giving to this person anymore. And I think this is why they're testing you, testing your endurance. They're trying to steal from you, they're trying to be sneaky and ruin your forward movement, but you're still getting success anyway because you're dismissing it, right? You're still being compassionate, but you're holding boundaries. You're all love and light, but take no shit, is what it's really kind of giving here, all right? You're not blind to their bullshit, okay? You don't have to search for answers. You're not blind to the truth. Uh, you don't give a flying fuck if people are watching you online or stalking you. Wanting, they want to know what you're building for yourself. They want to know what your next move is, so they can ruin it. Is what it is, because they don't want you out here having success. And I think by you keeping it, you're not blind to this, and you're keeping it to yourself. I think that's why they'd rather have you out here begging. But that's going to change very, very quickly. Okay, because you're definitely a miracle maker. You're definitely a miracle worker. Okay, and people can't play with your heartstrings. All right, I think that's very significant as well. So yeah, somebody's trying to cause you injustice because you're nurturing yourself, because you're focused on your own, because you're trying to focus on clearing out these cycles, and they're not wanting you to close out these cycles. They don't want you being seen. They don't want you getting justice, so they're causing more injustice in order to, maybe they're trying to keep um, any particular legal ramifications for coming at them for trying to close your roads and have you make risky decisions. Okay? Maybe they're getting caught up with the injustice that they're throwing at you. Okay? That could very well be it. But they're doing it in hiding their hands. Yeah. They do not want you because you are nurturing. You're very nurturing. They do not want uh, to illuminate that. They don't want the truth coming out that you're nurturing. I think that they're wanting you to seem destitute. Okay, and they want you trapped up in your head. Maybe they were trying to get you in to snap out and to close out some sort of new possibilities for you by taking risky behavior, acting out a character with the Queen of Wands energy. They wanted you snapping out, but they don't want it illuminated. They don't want anything of revealing of the truth or confession or shedding light on all of this reactive abuse that they've been throwing at you. Okay, they're trying to hide it, but they've been trying to be out here playing with your heartstrings. They want to entrap you, and they're fucking with your feelings right now. Okay. Is there anything else? for reading number 5? Anything else for reading number 5? Yeah. Yeah, it's because you broke up with them. You're not looking back. You want nothing to do with this person because they were taking up risky behavior. Or they wanted you to make risky behaviors and you weren't for it. You close this out, and this is why they're trying to close your roads. This is why they don't want you this is why they don't want you leveling up or being seen. Because if people are going to actually take you in a credible way, then they're going to recognize that they were the asshat. Because you could be illuminating, you could be speaking on certain things, and they don't want to be looked at in that frame of mind. Okay? The coffee date in the reverse. So this is somebody that you do not want to meet up with. This is somebody that you're not wanting to plan or have any discussions with. Okay? You wouldn't go out on a coffee date. You wouldn't even waste your time with this person. Okay? I think you've cut this person off. You've had differences of opinion. You definitely broke up with this person if it was a relationship. And you're not looking back. You're not looking for any reconciliation with this. You just want to move on with your life. And we're talking about an obsessed individual here. Okay? Again, there's like 3 readings out of all of these that people are out here trying to meddle and trying to play puppet master with your experience. Okay? And they're all receiving major karmic judgment because of it. All right? All right. Let's see what the spirit animal deck has to say for reading number 5. It's time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it is possible to manifest your visions. Stop waiting and doubting. Yeah, this is a lot about you recognizing who the fuck you are, Starseed. You're here meant to shine. You're here to shine light. You're here to be the healer. You're here to bring healing. Okay, so be the healer. And if people don't want to accept that healing, that's not your problem. Keep it pushing. Just move in a new direction. Okay, be there for those that want to receive the message and walk away from those that don't. Stop wasting time trying to help those that don't want your help. Okay, and I think this is the whole thing. They want you out here begging and burnt the fuck out, trying to carry burdens that aren't even yours. Okay, you're closing out these cycles. You're coming to the end of a 9-month cycle that's at play here. And you're about to receive not only justice, but victory. Okay? So hold the line. Hold the line. Everything's coming back to you. Everything that was taken from you, everything that you've lost out on, is all coming back to you in dividends. All right? There's going to be apologies. People are going to come back to you and apologize for even considering what these other imbeciles were trying to go at, trying to get you to act out a character and try to commission people to come in and screw you up and screw up your, and distract you and have you beg out here begging. You know, that cycle is ending. You're not trapped. You're not confused either. You're actually abused. People are abusing you. Okay? And they're trying to feel empowered by that. So recognize who you're dealing with, act accordingly, and keep on pushing. Like, be like a hummingbird. Go where you're loved and stay the fuck out of the fray. You know, hummingbirds, they don't stick around too long. Right? They're very traditional. They're very committal. I think they tend to only, when they're with a mate, they only mate with one mate. And that's it. They're not out here mating with multiple mates, I don't think. So they're very traditional. Panther, guidance. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin new chapters in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new version of yourself. You are guided and protected. So keep moving forward, all right? I do sense that there's some sort of a star seed. You're a bit of a mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. Okay? Is there anything else for reading number 5? Yeah. Somebody wants you acting out of character. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, because of they want you out here being dependent. Okay? But you're very independent. Okay? But they're trying to get you to react. All right? They want you out here begging, but you're not. You're not a beggar. Okay? You're being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. Again, this is also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Okay? And the current status quo of life right now, I feel it's very difficult for you even to afford to be by yourself. It's to the point now where you're literally having to rent 3 people, almost 2 to 3 people, to a bedroom in order to actually have a roof over your head. It's getting pretty expensive out there. It's getting it nearly impossible for people to just even have their own place and to be able to afford it with a full-time job. With even just at minimum wage, they can't even do that. They can barely afford a room. Okay, so it's very evident here that you may need to collaborate with some people. Okay, but stay strong. Despite how burnt out you might feel, stay strong. Things are going to change for you. You are getting justice and things are coming in for you. All right, number 5, I hope this message helped you. All right, number 6. Number 6, I don't know, man. Really kind of picking up on a cross-watching energy. I don't think this is you being manipulative. I think somebody's being manipulative to you, your situation right now. Somebody does not want you to move forward inspired. Somebody does not want you to be inspired, and they've been manipulating you. Okay? And the thing is that it seems as though your vibration and your intention is to move towards your wish fulfillment, to a happy ever after, the white picket fence, the beautiful relationship, the beautiful family. I think this is what you're focused on. And they're out here trying to dispel it and to ruin it for you. I'm not going to lie. with the Ace of Cups in your mind space, like I'm really picking up on the fact that you're out here trying to offer love and compassion. You're out here trying to be somebody that offers understanding, and you're trying to open your heart. You feel that this is the best course of action, and I feel this is what your main thought of and what your focus mentally is to offer compassion, love, understanding. Okay. And it could very well be that someone is out here wanting a Ten of Cups with you because of that. However, this person is not equally yoked. This person is rather temptress. Okay, they definitely have some sort of temptation that they're dealing with. They could be dealing with some sort of addiction. They could be dealing with some sort of toxicity. Okay, and I do feel that by you maybe overlooking this little red flag, I don't see it ending very well for you. Okay. Um, the Nine of Wands in the heart space, and with it being in reverse, I don't see this person wanting you to get the upper hand. It's kind of like they see how nurturing and loving you are. So it's like they want to come in and tempt you. They want to come in and distract you. They want to come in and take you out of that energy. They ultimately do not want you to get this wish fulfillment. They do not want you having the upper hand, and they want you to be hoping for nothing. Okay? You're currently in a bout of anxiety. You could very well be having a hard time you could be having a hard time sleeping. This could be a situation where you're having a hard time just even resting or taking a moment to yourself to rest. It's very well could be a lot of hectic energy or a very, very, let's say, rather chaotic energy that's surrounding you right now. Um, but I do feel that you are going to be walking away from this. Okay. Um, with the Magician in your immediate energy within the next 3 months, I do feel that there's going to be some sort of manifestations coming in. But I do feel that something is going to try to tempt you away from this manifestation. And I think you need to really stay strong with this endeavor. I do think you need to stay focused with moving forward regarding this. Okay. It's definitely um, it's definitely evident that you stay focused on what you're trying to build for yourself, and what you're focusing on. There could be a love offer coming in that's actually quite toxic, and you could be thinking about this love offer, and it's basically a love offer that's distracting you away from what you're actually trying to build for yourself. So you really got to use your discernment moving forward as to what you're building, where you're going, what direction you're moving in, and to see if this is in alignment to what you're trying to build. Because if it's not, I would say thanks, but no thanks, and keep on moving, okay, in the direction that you need to. Um, because the next 6 months, the next 3 to 6 months could very well be when this temptation is going to come in or become very evident to you. All right, that you're going to really need to take into consideration your actions, your discernment, your focus, and really buckle down and really stay focused as to what you're working on. Your attitude in relation, you're really needing to stay focused and stay consistent with what you are doing, because your ships are coming in. You definitely have something beautiful coming in. Your manifestations are coming in. I am talking to somebody that's very magical, that's very much in a frequency of uh, manifesting their best life. Okay. And I do feel that because of this, and because you are so patient, and because you have a cup to offer, all right, because you are staying in this element of compassion, and you are maybe considering offering a cup to someone else, I think you really need to use your discernment. Because whoever this is the influence here is to disempower you, to take you out of your energy, to take you out of your power, to take you out of your focus. It's almost like somebody wants to get into your life so they can demote you. And it's only by their toxic frequency. They're doing this in a nonchalant, very, how can I put this? Whoever this is very ignorant, very naive. Okay, this is a person that does not take accountability for their own actions. This is somebody that's very toxic. Okay, it very well could be a Capricorn. Okay, however, with this High Priestess in the reverse in your influence, I don't think you see this coming. So you're going to have to heighten your intuition and not question it when it comes in, because it could very well end up putting you in a very devastating position. All right. And I do not want to see that happening for you. I want you to be empowered. I want you to rise above. I want you to stay focused, because your manifestations are coming in. Okay. You're definitely in the frequency of love and compassion, and somebody wants to take you out of that. Okay. Your hopes and fears, we have the sun and it's in the reverse. And this kind of goes along with this reading of basically somebody not wanting you to be seen, somebody not wanting you to be revealed for who you are, for what you're trying to offer the world or offer this person. Somebody wants you to be left in the dark. Somebody does not want you finding any joy, any happiness. Somebody doesn't even want you to be revealed to the world. They'd rather you hide off and just be a hermit. Okay? Because you have so much love to offer. They ultimately want you out here helpless, not able to defend yourself, not able to stand up for yourself. They don't want you out here being able to even stand for anything. And if you're standing for anything, they don't want you to be looked at as credible, or influential, or to have any type of ability to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? So this is that toxic energy that very well could come in and disrupt your manifestations. So I would ultimately keep your cards close to your chest, collective, because we're talking about moving on, right? We're talking about moving forward, leaving the past behind us, and they're absolutely screaming at the fact that we're leaving them behind. They don't like the fact that they've lost control. They don't like the fact that they can't puppeteer you anymore. And this goes for all the readings as a collective. Okay? It's very evident if you only take the rose-colored glasses off and see it for what it is. So we are going to get a couple oracles for you. Number 6. Yeah, $400 for a room, Roxanne, in Arizona. That is pretty cheap. But literally, in order to get a $400 a room here for rent, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And if you're getting a room for $400 a month, you're sharing it with 2 other people. Literally sharing your bedroom with 2 other people. So you don't even have any privacy for $400 a month. And the thing is with that is that you do not have any tenant rights when you're sharing a room or sharing a dwelling with someone else. They can kick you out within a moment's notice. So you have no rights. You have no rights as a tenant. You have no rights as a renter. You could literally be put out on the street within a moment. So yeah, Canada is not free. It's free insurance that's an absolute illusion. It's all garbage. It's an absolute total heartbreaking letdown. All right, number 6. Let's look into it. Again, I'm pretty well calling it. People don't want to be cut off. Yeah. Somebody can't connect to you anymore because you rip their mask off. You see them for who they are, and you've cut them off. And they hate the fact that you're still consistent. They hate the fact that you keep showing up. They hate the fact that you continue to move forward regardless of what they do. Okay? They hate the fact that you're still empowered. But you rip their mask off. You know exactly who these people are. You know exactly what their motive is. And they did not want to be cut off. So this is why they're out here trying to disempower you, misrepresent you, manipulate you, puppeteer you. Because you're a manifester. They're trying to steal your abundance. They're trying to pretty well make you a sacrifice to the devil or to the darkness, all because you love yourself. Anything else? Nope. Okay. All right, spirit animals. What do we got going on for reading number 6? So yeah, it's bad luck. Somebody's trying to throw bad luck to your manifestations. Okay? And yeah, I don't know. Somebody's not being gentle with you because you're being they're being really hard on you, trying to disempower you. They're not being gentle at all. And they don't want you being gentle on yourself. They don't want you being consistent. They don't want you being patient. They don't want you collaborating with anyone else. They don't want you being inspired. They're out here wanting you to be disempowered and hard on yourself. They want you to be your own worst critic. And they don't want any luck coming to your manifestations. And they want to thwart your productivity. Yeah. They're trying to burn you out. They don't feel that you have what it takes to endure. Okay? Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. They're trying to make you lose faith. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. And they want you out here having your manifestations come in and then having you sabotage them. So that way they can basically prove a point to you that you're nothing, that you have nothing to offer, and that you're absolutely helpless. So that way you feel worthless and full of anxiety. You just give yourself up as a sacrifice. That's what they want. Okay? And they're keeping it from you. They're hiding their true intention because they don't want you going through this transition. The crow very well could be significant. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. Somebody does not want you moving because they think you moved already and they lost track of you and they're trying to find you. They've been looking all over for you to try to find out where you are because they don't want you, because you changed up. You didn't want to have anything to do with them and you moved out of the city that you were in with them. So they're out here stalking you. Okay? Trying to destroy you. But you're protected and I don't think that they can find you. You're entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. You are protected. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. Read between the lines. Somebody does not want you seeing their true intentions. Okay? And this is all in the whole fact that they do not want you having the upper hand. They do not want you bouncing back from all the shit that they're throwing at you. Okay? But you're still out here winning, collective, despite it all. And I do feel, regardless of what they're trying to do to bring you into some sort of disempowerment, have you not being seen, allowing you to not to even stick up for yourself and have your manifestations come in, they're manipulating you to no end. They're relentless, trying to bring you into this helpless energy, right? But I have a feeling that all these cards are going to turn around. You are calling your power back. You are stepping into your power. You are being consistent. You're being patient. You're moving forward. Okay, you're collaborating. And you will. You will be revealing certain things. You will be seeing certain things. Okay? And you're not going to be in this helpless energy for too much longer, I don't feel. I really feel that these cards are going to turn over because you're done with this anxiety. You're definitely done with this anxiety energy and you're definitely focusing on your manifestations. You're focusing on your 10 of cups. I do feel you're getting the upper hand because you do love yourself, right? So I do think that it's all coming in for you, but you just need to stay focused and not allow other people to come in and to thwart it, okay? And if people have an opinion about you and what you're doing, it's irrelevant, okay? Because you're not out here, you're focused on love and compassion and understanding. You're not out here hurting people. You're not out here ruining people's lives, okay? You're out here empowering and inspiring people, okay? You're showing compassion and understanding. And they don't like it. They don't like it at all. And I think it's because you walked away from them, ultimately, and you're not giving to them anymore. And they're feeling left out. They're feeling left behind. Which, had they treated you better, you'd probably still be talking to them, wouldn't you? Had they had a better attitude towards you and about the experience, you'd probably be still talking to them. There's total reasons why you walked away in the first place. And you have every right to act on that. You have every right to focus on your manifestations. You have every right to show compassion, love, and understanding. But you have a right to not take any shit either. Okay, you are not somebody else's punching bag. Okay, that is not a prerequisite to be somebody's friend or to be in somebody's life. Okay, you are not a puppet to be puppeteered by some idiotic puppet master. Okay? Stay true to yourself. All right, number 6. I'm wondering, did I do the other ones? Did I miss some cards? I think I might have missed some cards. No, I got them. Okay. You need to move forward with determination. That's the only positive aspect of the devil card. To know what you want and go after it. Okay? Move forward with determination. All right, number 7, this is your reading. Oh, come on, Spirit. Why has this got to be so fucking negative? Oh my God. Really? A whole bunch of hurry up and wait collective for number 7. Let's get the oracles for number 7. Again, somebody does not want to be cut off. They're out here trying to make you look like totally degrade you, dampen your appearance. But this whole humiliation backfired. Trying to have you in shame and trying to betray you and have you in shame and trying to humiliate you and degrade your appearance. And no, it's all backfiring. Okay? They know that you're forbidden. You're not giving into pleasure regarding this person. You want nothing to do with them. Okay? And they're trying to keep the conflict hush hush. Right? They don't want people to see the clash. They don't want to see the differences. They don't want to see they don't want you to see the incompatibility. People are playing in your face. I'm going to come out there and say it. This happened in the past, and it's just happening again. There's history, happened in the past, repeated patterns. They just want you repeating the same old fucking pattern all over again. They don't want you persevering. They're out here betraying you and trying to make you look guilty. All because you're exploring new endeavors. You're experiencing new places, new projects. You're trying to start new projects. And people have some sort of vendetta against that. They want you out here looking totally unstable. Innocence, exploration, perseverance in reverse. They want you sacrificing everything and having nothing to show for it. And the Knight of Pentacles, they're wanting you to walk away from you being consistent, methodical. They want you out here acting an absolute fool. This is a one-way street. So somebody's literally playing in your face, saying that they support you, but they really don't. And it's all because they're wanting you to be disconnected from your higher power. And this is how they're betraying you. You're being very consistent, very methodical, very grounded in your decisions and your thoughts and everything that you're building and everything, you're working at it slowly, but they wanted out here you basically getting distracted in a one-way street, not getting any reciprocity. They want you disconnected from your commitments. They want you out here being sabotaged. And they want to try to make it look like your higher self and the divine is sabotaging you. They're trying to make it look like it's karma. Okay? But it's really not. They're out here working magic. They're out here working evil eye. They're out here working some sort of evil magic, evil eye, evil something or other to sabotage you. They're trying to sabotage your collaborations too. Anybody that you're trying to collaborate with, they're trying to infiltrate it. So that way you're out here totally unstable. Constantly having to give back with nothing in return. You just get a little bit of stability and you're having to pay something. You just get a little bit of stability and it's gone. As fast as it comes in, it goes away. That's the situation. And this is how they're trying to betray you. So they're out here trying to cause you expenses, constantly having you basically running for your life. They want you repeating old patterns that you're trying to walk away from, that you're trying to build out of, that you're trying to rise and transmute. And they're wanting you repeating these old cycles. It's like these people don't want you to rise. They do not want you to gain any type of footing. They do not want you gaining any type of credibility. They do not want you having any type of anything to move forward with. Like, it's disgusting. These people have no soul. You're dealing with a very demonic energy. Not gonna lie. And the devil's not even out in this reading. And I can feel that demonic energy out here. And again, they want you out here having no foundation, no commitments, nothing. They don't want you having any joy, no celebrations allowed. Your foundations, your stability, everything is gone to shit. your influences. They just want you to continue to sacrifice yourself and to not even look at, at what's happening. They just want you to just smile and nod and just continue on with this whole idea of having no reciprocity, pouring into people and things and investments that do not give back. They just keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking. And they want you out here pretty well homeless. They want you out here destitute, totally unbalanced, acting a fool, sabotaging everything you're trying to build for yourself. And this is how they're trying to betray you. They're trying to break your heart. They want to shatter you by keeping you in this repetitious cycle of the past. And they're trying to throw rocks and hide their hands and keep this conflict closed off so that way you can't even differentiate where this conflict is coming from. They're trying to hide it. And the hopes and fears, they don't want you having any new beginning. To hell with that. They want this new beginning to come in, and they want it to blow up in your face, and they want to be able to watch it happen. They want to see you in pain. We're talking about a fucking psychopath, a sociopath, a very sadistic narcissist, I would think. Maybe even a spiritual narcissist with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And yet, they still want you inspired to keep moving and keep going, so that way they have a sense of entertainment to watch. This could be somebody that may have hacked your phone. This could have been somebody, that's not for everybody, but there could be somebody out here watching and watching how all of their bullshit is to see if it's working. You know, they're thinking up different ways, different strategies on how to betray you and have you broken. How can we sabotage the collective today? How can we ruin and bring about a destruction to their foundation today? Oh, that wasn't good enough? We'll try again tomorrow. It's like these people have no life with how redundant and what's the other word I'm looking for? Redundant is good enough. But yeah, they don't want you having any support. They want you basically giving everything you have, and just to have it all blow up in your face and have nothing to show for it, but stay inspired to continue to do that. So that way, at least they have some sort of entertainment. They're trying to make you look like you're unstable, because this is the narrative that they're portraying to everyone, that you're unstable, that you're dependent, that you can't hold down a job, you can't hold down a career, you can't, you're never going to amount to anything. They're playing in your face. They're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. But the thing is, collective, the one thing that they don't see is that you're very resilient, and even after all of this, you're still inspired. So everything that they're trying to ruin from you, it's all within you. Everything they're trying to steal from you, it's all within you. And they can't steal that. That's not an option. And you still are inspired, despite the betrayal. You recognize it. You see it for what it is. But they're trying to make you look like the guilty one when you're innocent. They're trying to portray you as unstable. And again, this is because you're wanting to move on. And they're refusing to let you do that. You didn't want a love affair with them. You didn't want to fall into temptation. You didn't want to give in to pleasure. So now they're going to clash with you. They're going to create conflict. They're going to create differences, irreconcilable conflict. They basically want to ruin you because you didn't choose them. Either way, collective, this is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Maybe they're going to come in and gaslight you and tell you to lighten up. The joke will be on them, collective. Just know that. They're the fucking joke. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. Keep them to yourself. Don't be telling anybody anything. I don't care who it is. Okay? Because they very well could have your phone tapped, and it doesn't matter who you trust. So keep it to yourself. Don't tell people where you are. Don't tell people your location. Don't tell people what you're up to. Don't tell people your next course of action, because they're going to try to infiltrate it. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability within you. Again, keep it to yourself. Okay? Right now, though, is not the time to play around. They're playing games with you. Right now is not the time to play. But consider your inner child and consider protecting your inner child at this time. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous by pacing yourself. The end result will be far more rewarding, so slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. But use your discernment who you're accepting help from. Because some of these people that want to help you, I've had this happen in my past. Certain people come forward, they say they want to help me, and then they rip me apart. They betray me. So it's basically just to get close. That they'll breadcrumb you, they'll give you a little bit just to freaking take from you. And they usually take a whole hell of a lot more than what you gave them or what they were willing to give you. So use your discernment. Find out somebody's true motives before you accept any type of help. Use your discernment. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody that's going to come into your experience, okay? Because there are some people out there that are genuine, that are willing and wanting to support you and benefit you, and bring some sort of stability to you and whatnot. But just be aware of their intentions, right? And this is also about showing up. And if they're going to help you, help them. Make it worth your while. There needs to be some sort of a reciprocity. It's one thing to give you a couple days or whatever to rest and recuperate and whatever else. But as my grandmother always say, anywhere you go, leave it better than you found it. Right? So help out where you can. Do your best to be in a reciprocity kind of energy, and just kind of go with it. Once the truth comes out, collective, all right, once the awareness, and a lot of people are keeping this awareness away from you, right? Once this truth and awareness comes to you, you'll be able to act accordingly. But don't question it. Because some people out here with the sadistic mindset coming out saying that they want to support you and they really don't. They just want to take from you. You'll see the red flags. Okay? On that note, collective, I wish you a beautiful night. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm going day by day, moment to moment. If by chance you can donate to my channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. I could really use the assistance because I am not out here using government assistance. I'm out here trying to earn my keep. I'm out here trying to earn my money. And this is why I'm so consistent on here. I'm trying to build this channel up to something beneficial and beautiful for my collective. I can't say that the messages have been all that positive lately, but I think we're moving through a transition. And I feel that a lot of this transition is needed. A lot of this is needing to be brought to light in order to see and to be aware of certain things. Okay? So I think that's why we're continuing to see this and feel and hear this kind of message coming out. I'm asking the Great Spirit, the guides, guards, protectors, the angels, the ancestors, and divine light to blanket myself with protection as well as my tribe, my loyal tribe, my supporters, my members, anyone that's wishing ill will upon myself and my tribe. I transmute it. Absolutely and indefinitely into abundance, into prosperity, into strength, into courage, into clarity, into healing. And any disempowerment and evil eye and ill will, allow it to be sent back to its sender and bound to them indefinitely. Let them receive what they wish for us and let it haunt them. We're out here trying to raise the frequency of Mother Earth and ourselves and our experience, and they're out here trying to ruin that. So anybody that's acting out in any ill intention, allow them to be haunted by the Reaper. Allow them to be haunted by the actions they take on others. Because we're out here trying to heal the world. They're out here trying to stop it. And let this all be based on intention rather than names. Because we be knowing people are throwing rocks and hiding their hands. People be knowing that they are smiling in our face and laughing behind our back. And let it weigh heavy on their conscience. And let this heaviness compel them to speak up and speak the truth regarding their actions. Because we be done playing those stupid games. We're not out here playing stupid games, collective. But they clearly wanting us to win stupid prizes. Let our adversaries and evildoers and ill-wishers receive those stupid prizes. Where we, as a collective, as a divine, genuine intention collective, receive what is ours. Allow the blockages to be released. Allow the clarity to be seen. Allow the truth to be known. And allow those to get what they deserve due to their inner and outer and overall intention. And let it haunt them enough that it executes an idea that they need to heal and do the shadow work to raise their frequency out of this bitterness. Allow their own inadequate and sadistic decisions to weigh heavy on their hearts and compel them to heal. To find healing and self-worth within themselves where they don't feel they have to steal someone else's abundance or prosperity. That they don't have to be out here ruining people's lives. Allow them to turn inward. Allow them to find the courage to do the healing and to empower themselves to focus on their own abundance rather than trying to thwart someone else's. Whether by divine vengeance or divine intervention, by divine interception and divine miracles. Allow the divine essence to be protected indefinitely from the karmic, sadistic energies. Yes, they definitely need to repent. All right, collective. I want to say thank you for joining me. Please be good to yourself if you can't be good at it. I hope tonight's message has brought clarity. Michael, try to keep your chin up, okay? Well, try to find a way to get your photography going. There's a bunch of different groups on, like production company groups that is on on Facebook and YouTube and a bunch of different other places that you might want to consider, because they could be looking for photographers, and I know you're a very good photographer, and the fact that you have what you got going on, I think you have something there. You have to just get a package together, a portfolio. Okay? I think that's specific. Well, this is the whole thing. They might not like you, but that's irrelevant. There's people that don't like me, and it's irrelevant. We have to take one moment at a time. We have to be civil. We have to be respectful. And I feel that if we move forward with good intention, I think we will get to where we need to go. But you have to understand that when you have a good heart and you have good intentions, there's people out here that are jealous of that, because they have an evil spirit about them. They have an evil intention about them. And they try to ruin good people. You have to recognize who these people are and act accordingly. And I'm not talking bad on anyone, but people's intention usually shows within itself of what type of person they are. But that doesn't mean that you need to take into consideration of that you're a bad person because they're treating you bad. I can understand, Michael. I do. Through and through, I do. I'm spiritually attacked on an everyday basis since I even started this channel, even before that. It seems as though I've been pretty well running for my life, all because I'm speaking up and telling the truth. And people out here not liking the fact that I'm revealing certain things. So you're not the only one out here getting attacked. You're not the only one out here getting targeted. do what you can to try to balance things out. Do what you can to get yourself up and out and to where you can start taking pictures and focus on building your photography. I think that's a good outlet. But seriously, I'll be looking at getting some photography contracts, because I think that's going to help you. And if it's not about the money, it to some degree it would be, because you would need a little bit more money to get your own place in order to be self-sufficient. So do your best to do that. Like I've been looking for work to try to supplement my channel, right? I've been looking every single day. I'm really feeling like they were getting you to react, Michael. And they're somehow wanting you to apologize for their bullshit. Like, make it make sense. They're trying to make you out to be the problem, and I don't think you are. Because as long as you're left alone and you're not triggered, constantly triggered, you have no reason to snap out. You have no reason to, cause chaos. So I really feel there's been some sort of reactive abuse going on. They want you to snap out, so then they have a reason to kick you out. Yeah, the campground's only seasonal, and they're making it virtually impossible to even do that, Julie. Because there's quite a few there that have gotten pretty expensive. Like, some of them even cost more than even an apartment. Yeah, unfortunately we do, and I tried to warn you on that. I did my best. Quite a few of the readings. But anyway, collective, I will catch you later. Please be good to yourself, and I will do my best to be back here again tomorrow. If you have it in your heart to donate to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'll talk to you later. And thank you for your ongoing support, tribe.